Just a few days ago, at the end of Kazuya's Sakurai Presents demonstration, series director Masahiro Sakurai confirmed that the next DLC fighter to be released for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Challenger Pack 11, will be the last new character added to the game. Now this is a big deal, as it confirms there will be no other DLC character packs available in the future, and it leaves only one more chance for certain characters to appear as a playable fighter in Smash anytime in the near future. Now, let me preface this whole video by saying, if I had to put money on it, I think Smash Ultimate's DLC will end with a big third-party character reveal. I think that the final reveal will be a highly recognizable gaming icon that will create massive hype throughout the industry. I mean, what other way is there to put the cherry on top of the ultimate Smash Bros. Game and greatest gaming crossover of all time? But we can't forget that this could be the last chance that some major first-party characters ever have to become fully playable in a Super Smash Bros. Game. And for this reason, I think it's important to talk about some of the first-party character options that could possibly cap off this Fighter's Pass. So, without further ado, here are my top 5 choices for Nintendo first-party characters that could end Smash Ultimate's DLC. Waluigi. As far as first party goes, this is the big one, so I wanted to get it out of the way first. Waluigi has been requested as a kind of meme pick ever since speculation began on Smash Wii U and 3DS, and possibly even earlier. In terms of being a memorable and recognizable character, Waluigi checks all the boxes. Pretty much everyone is familiar with Waluigi due to his longtime presence in games like Mario Party and Mario Kart. Plus, the internet hype around Waluigi getting into Smash is strangely large. Personally, I don't understand the hype, but it would be nice to see Waluigi finally vindicated after all these years. I mean, even Daisy got into Smash this time around, and Waluigi is the biggest Mario mainstay to not yet make the roster. I don't think Waluigi is important enough to end the Fighter's Pass, but he fits in with the rest of the roster perfectly, and the hype around this character as a sort of meme pick for years now might push him over the edge as a fun, lighthearted way to end off the DLC. Since Waluigi's presence is mainly in Mario sports games, I could see a potential moveset for him built off of those titles. A golf club swing could work as a smash attack, and he could possibly have a side B where he rides a Mario Kart, sort of like Wario's bike. He's also one of the best pitchers in Mario Baseball, so maybe he could throw baseballs as a projectile. I think there's potential for a great moveset for Waluigi, so aside from being a highly requested character, I think he could work well mechanically also. For the last slot of the Fighter's Pass, I don't think we can fully count out this lanky purple legend. Tom Nook. In terms of legacy, Tom Nook is an important Nintendo character that has deserved to be in Smash ever since the earlier Animal Crossing titles. His claim is even stronger now due to the recent explosion in popularity of Animal Crossing New Horizons on Nintendo Switch. Nook is arguably the most well-developed character in the entire Animal Crossing series, and I was honestly shocked that Isabelle was picked for the Smash roster before him. Despite this, I think I might know some of the reasons why Mr. Nook has yet to get his invitation to Smash. There are 2 things going against Tom Nook as a playable fighter. 1, already having 2 Animal Crossing reps. As big and popular as it is, I'm not sure if Animal Crossing is a series that needs 3 reps in Smash Bros. There's nothing even remotely close to combat in the Animal Crossing games, so seeing Animal Crossing characters in a fighting game is already a little bit weird. 2 reps might be enough for a series like this, and the Smash slot might be better suited belonging to another franchise. And this leads into the next reason. I'm not sure how well he would play. Developing a moveset for Tom Nook might be a little bit tricky. Due to his well-known reputation as a debt collector, I could see Sakurai developing some sort of mechanic with the bellbacks, which could definitely be interesting if done correctly. But other than that, I don't see much to go off of when it comes to a moveset. I'm not doubting Sakurai's ability to make a great moveset for Tom Nook. I'm more doubting if Nook is fitted for a role in Smash in general. I personally think he's an important Nintendo character who deserves to be in these conversations, but to end the Fighter's Pass and DLC development as a whole, I'm not sure Tom is very likely at this point. Impa from Age of Calamity. Impa really came to the forefront as an important Zelda character ever since Ocarina of Time, in which she is Zelda's caretaker who teaches Link the all-important Zelda's Lullaby. She has been a steady presence in Zelda games ever since Ocarina of Time, and even played a role in the earlier games. She even has a role in the most recent Zelda adventure, Breath of the Wild, where she is the Elder of Kakariko Village. In 2020's Breath of the Wild spin-off title, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, Impa got a fantastic, all-new, pre-Calamity design, which develops her character beyond her elderly appearance in Breath of the Wild, and allows her to become a powerful, playable character. As a character with such a strong legacy, plus a brand new design and set of moves, Impa seems like a shoo-in to be added to Smash Ultimate. Her new abilities from Age of Calamity, such as marking enemies with damage-increasing symbols and making ghostly clones of herself, are perfectly suited for a very interesting Smash Bros. Moveset. Plus, Age of Calamity will still be the most recent Zelda title in 2021 when Challenger Pack 11 is released, and especially with another new content update coming in November. Impa's younger form makes a lot of sense as a new Zelda rep and first-party choice to end Smash Ultimate's DLC, especially with the highly anticipated Breath of the Wild 2 on the horizon for 2022, in which this young Impa could play an important role. Paper Mario. I don't think there's a character I would enjoy seeing in Smash more than Paper Mario. And Paper Mario joining the battle wouldn't just make it so Mr. Game & Watch isn't the only flat character. Paper Mario would be an entertaining character to throw into the mix that would be humorous and whimsical while still having the potential for a super creative moveset. I can see the classic hammer being used for a smash or special attack, the paper airplane ability from Thousand Year Door would be an awesome recovery, and badges or partner characters from throughout the series could be implemented too. To tie in the series' latest entry, perhaps the thousand-fold arms could be used as his grab. The more I think about it, the more I want Paper Mario in this game. There are 3 forms of Link in Smash Ultimate, and only 2 forms of Mario, so why not add in one more iconic form of Mario to close out the game? The logic here is sound. However, as much as I want it, I think Paper Mario's ship might have already sailed. This is for a couple reasons. First, I don't personally see a variation of another character ending the Fighter's Pass, even if it is Mario. I think the last DLC slot would be better suited to an all-new character, one that has no presence in the game already. Also, the current timing would be a little bit weird to add Paper Mario. Just about a year ago, we got the Origami King, the first Paper Mario title for Switch. So if Paper Mario was indeed coming to Smash Ultimate, I feel like his reveal would have happened already to coincide with that time frame. Despite it seeming a bit unlikely at this point, there are certainly enough Paper Mario fans out there, including me, to warrant Mario's paper iteration an invitation to gaming's greatest crossover. A Pokemon rep. Let me just start off by saying, I think a Gen 8 Pokemon rep to close off Super Smash Bros. Ultimate would be somewhat boring, and this is coming from someone who is a big Pokemon fan. There are a lot of Pokemon already playable in Smash, and I could see the series approaching Fire Emblem levels of oversaturation and fans getting agitated at yet another Pokemon character's inclusion. However, Pokemon is the world's biggest media franchise for a reason, and there are certainly enough relevant characters to choose from on the Pokemon roster. I understand the theory of having the final form of a grass-type starter Pokemon playable, as Charizard and Greninja, being fire and water-type stage 3s, are both playable characters already. This is where adding a character like Rillaboom, Sword and Shield's grass-type starter Pokemon, does make sense. Aside from Rillaboom, but still sticking with the grass starter theory, I could also see Decidueye being added to the game, since Rowlet is a starter Pokemon in the upcoming Switch title Pokemon Legends Arceus, which will likely come out soon after this Smash character's reveal. Admittedly, Decidueye would be a really cool choice, as there aren't any bird fighters on the roster, unless you're counting Kazooie, and its archer design could make a cool projectile-based fighter. But does a newer generation starter Pokemon with middle-of-the-road popularity seem like it should be the character to close out development of the biggest Smash Bros. Game to date? I don't think so. A new Pokemon rep, especially a lesser known Pokemon, would surely get some hate from fans, but Sakurai has closed out previous Smash rosters with even stranger choices, so don't be too shocked if we get one more Pokemon rep before Smash Ultimate is through. Some other Pokemon I could see being added include Urshifu, Toxtricity, Cinderace, and Zacian, just to name a few. Honorable mentions. Now, I want to close off with a few honorable mentions that didn't quite make the cut for the list, but would be cool additions nonetheless. Captain Toad. One of the newest recurring Mario characters to grow popular, and even receive his own spin-off game, Captain Toad has been a solid choice for Smash for a while now. Captain Toad's inclusion would finally, in essence, make Toad a playable character, which is something that has been asked for since Melee. The Captain moniker might be enough of a reason to finally put the iconic mushroomed head character in the ring as a playable fighter. Technically, Captain Toad already does make an appearance in Smash Ultimate. He's there in the background of the New Donk City stage, albeit it's a very small cameo. I don't think this appearance necessarily lowers his chances of being upgraded to playable character status. The stage could just be adjusted to not show Captain Toad in the background whenever he's picked as a fighter. That seems like a simple enough fix for the developers to add in an update, and not a real barrier to entry. The real problem that could hinder Captain Toad is the lack of an interesting moveset. First of all, in his games, Captain Toad's a very slow-moving character, with no jump, and not very much to choose from when it comes to special abilities. I think Sakurai would need to do some serious work to get Captain Toad to work in Smash, and it might be a little bit odd for those familiar with the Captain Toad games to see the waddling protagonist join the battle with the newfound speed and the jumping abilities that are required to survive in a Smash Bros. Fight. Similar to Tom Nook, maybe Captain Toad is better suited to pass on his Smash Ultimate invitation. Professor Egad. With the great reception of 2019 Switch title Luigi's Mansion 3, it seems as if Luigi's Mansion is now becoming a staple Nintendo series rather than the quirky Mario offshoot that it once was. Besides, obviously Luigi, the main mascot of the Luigi's Mansion series is the ever-memorable Professor Egad. Egad is the inventor of Luigi's Poltergust vacuum, so I'm sure he has a variety of other gadgets at his disposal that he could use to craft an interesting moveset. He could even take advantage of his already known tools, the Poltergust and the Magic Paintbrush for example, to aid him in combat. Though Egad would certainly be an out of left field choice, it's one that I've always wanted to see join our favorite Nintendo fighting game. Although, maybe this is wishful thinking, and Egad is more suited for a playable role than next Mario Kart or Mario Party before he gets his big breakout as a fighter in Smash. Tingle. Tingle would be one of the more creepy additions to the Smash roster, but I honestly feel like he would add some unique flavor into the mix. I feel like Tingle might be more popular with an older crowd of Zelda fans, or I guess infamous is a better word. Tingle has seemingly fallen out of favor in more recent games, so those who are just familiar with games like Breath of the Wild might not even know who Tingle is and why he is relevant. However, he had a big presence in older titles like Majora's Mask and Wind Waker, and his larger-than-life presence makes him one of the most memorable characters across the whole Zelda universe. His current obscurity might make Tingle an unpopular choice for Smash Bros., but he's a well-known Nintendo character that deserves an invitation to the battle, and like other characters on this list, he's even had his own spin-off games. One more Zelda rep has always seemed fitting for the Smash Bros. Ultimate roster, and Sakurai has always had an affinity for the WTF character. If it's not going to be Impa from the Zelda series, could it possibly be Tingle? Plus, Piranha Plant, who is another head-scratcher of a choice, technically closed out the main game's fighter roster. So who knows? Maybe Sakurai could also close out the Final Fighters pass with another, more unconventional choice. So, what do you think about my first party picks? Do any of them have a realistic shot? Or is my list full of wishful thinking? Are we getting a first party character to close the pass, or a third party rep? Did I miss any important Nintendo characters that you think could make it as a DLC fighter? Let me know in the comments. I really enjoy discussing things like this with you all, so it would be awesome if you give me your thoughts down below. And remember to hit subscribe if you want to see more Nintendo discussions like this in the future. Thanks for watching.